I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie. You're listening to Not-Stalgia, the podcast that would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for these meddling adults who still want to be kids.
Wow. That was great. I thought I knew where that was going. I was wrong. It was delightful. That was really nice. Well done, Kate. Kate, have you ever played this video game, Scooby-Doo Mystery?
I have not. You are going to probably ask me to describe the cover, and here's me describing the cover. We got Shaggy and Scooby-Doo doing like a bit of a zoinks thing. I actually would like to own Shaggy's pants because I imagine they're like a wide whale corduroy
bell-bottom?
Like bell-bottom situation, and they're back in right now.
It's got a green V-neck too.
Yeah, and then we got Fred and Daphne back there hanging out, but where's Velma?
Uh-oh. Once again, LGBT erasure strikes again. Yeah, Velma's not on the cover. That's really interesting.
I'm upset. She's my favorite.
You don't think those are her hands in the front? The green monster hands?
Yeah, they really went for it, and they just othered her even further.
All right, Kate. This is a great example of a licensed video game from the 90s. As a kid, you'd be playing Super Mario Brothers, a Sonic the Hedgehog, these great video games that were first and foremost created to be video games, right? On the other hand, you might have some games based on some properties you know and love, like Scooby-Doo, Toy Story, any number of movies, TV shows, whatever. I had an Aerosmith video game based on the band Aerosmith. So this is a licensed game. The problem with licensed games sometimes was because they weren't always being made predominantly just to be a game and be an incredible game. They were more just being made to tie into some other thing, and they knew they could sell it whether it was good or not. A lot of licensed games were not anywhere near as good as, a Mario or something like that. That's not to say all licensed games are bad, but there's a pretty high failure rate of, quality. I have never played this game. I'm excited to try it. I didn't even know it existed. If any listeners want to know about Scooby-Doo history, go back and listen to our Scooby-Doo episode. We did a proper Scooby-Doo Where Are You episode, I don't know, a year or two or three ago. Who knows anymore?
We sure did.
So all that's covered there. It's a show from 1969, but it's getting adapted into a video game here in 1995. Now, what makes this even more interesting, and is another great example of a thing you missed as a kid, because that's the whole point of our podcast, the two big video game systems at this time in 1995 were Sega Genesis or Nintendo. Generally, unless you were super rich, you had one or the other. Okay? You had to pick one. It's like right now how there's either PlayStation or Xbox or Nintendo, typically.
Got it.
And what might happen, because the hardware, the actual computers that these systems are different enough, when a company wanted to put a game on both systems, it was kind of hard to do to, make it work on one and make it work kind of the same on the other. So what would often happen was they'd put a game out on both systems. It had the same name, but the games are totally different. So there's a Scooby-Doo Mystery for Sega Genesis. That's the cover you're looking at. And there's a Scooby-Doo Mystery for Super Nintendo.
Maybe that's where Velma is.
But maybe. They are not the same game by any stretch. They're completely different games. We're going to try both right now. Let you kind of compare and contrast. Another famous example of this is the Aladdin video game. Had two totally different games for Nintendo and Sega. We're going to try with the Genesis version first. This was directed by James Collitz. It's developed by Illusions Gaming Company, published by Acclaim and Sunsoft. This one came out first. It came out in September 1995. The Super Nintendo comes out in November 1995.
Zoinks.
Here's an authentic Sega Genesis controller.
Is it really?
Yeah. Well, a Bluetooth version of it, but yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was like.
I like it because it kind of makes me think of like a bean.
It is very bean-like. Yeah.
I like, and it's good size for my hands.
Mm-hmm. And it's slick. It's black, which is cool. Super Nintendo, which is over here, is gray with those buttons that look like Smarties candies.
No, this is nice. It's a good size for my little hands.
Mm-hmm. It's a perfect fit. Ready?
Yeah. Why is there just one very loud synthesized part that just goes because I hear the Scooby-Doo theme song, and then I hear this absolutely jarring, someone just hitting one key on a synthesizer. Do you hear it?
You don't like it?
Is the sound correct?
You can either go to Blake's Hotel or Haha Carnival. Haha. Let me enunciate that better. Haha Carnival. What would you like to do? You get to pick your mystery.
I want to go to this creepy hotel.
Okay. Press maybe A. Maybe start, the one in the middle. Yep. Okay, to answer your question, this is what video game music sounded like. This is the very best they could do back then in 95.
I have a really soft spot for the Mystery Machine. I will always love the Mystery Machine. You cannot take that away from me. Uh-oh. It was really nice of Uncle Blake to let us spend the weekend here at this hotel, Daphne. Oh, and we brought these two.
Three.
Scooby-Doo is a dog.
I guess you could bring Scooby on a romantic getaway. Can tell you right now, I never played this game as a kid, but if I did, this was way too much reading.
They're going to go have a ski weekend. Daphne has not spoken a word. There we go. All right, so we're at Fred's uncle's evil hotel. Oh, and there's some kind of like Yeti with a mullet. God, why is the mullet back? If you have a mullet, write in and tell us what possessed you to do it and why. All right, so there's a ghost frightening away all the customers. Golly. Oh my god, it's a ghost of the ancient chieftain. That doesn't sound good.
Oh no. This is what happened when we watched the cartoon, too.
Who's the ancient chieftain?
You'd think at least by the 90s.
Oh, it's on an Indian burial ground.
Yes, here we go.
Well, maybe you're the real villain, Uncle Blake. Oh, okay, now we're talking about Indian versus Native American. Why does this gardener know so much?
You don't want to skip it?
I'm getting good exposition. This is how I'm going to solve the mystery, Tyler, by listening.
I really feel bad for how much effort you're putting in here, because once you see how you control this game, I have a feeling you're going to quickly...
Look, everyone's walking.
Just like a cartoon. Conditions are going to quickly deteriorate when you take over. I guess this game deserves credit for translating that Hanna-Barbera animation pretty faithfully to a video game. That couldn't have been easy.
And the staff all quit. I think Uncle Blake is the villain here.
The
Uncle
working
Blake's
conditions
like,
are so poor.
Can't believe I have to pay minimum wage. All right, here I go.
I love the noise the chieftain's
This
making.
mulleted ancient chieftain is not... It's not good, guys.
Whoa. Okay, Kate, so
Okay.
this is kind of a point-and-click adventure.
Take a look. Open and push eat. Give, talk, shut, pull, use. What? What am I doing?
Okay, so move around with that button.
This button?
Yeah, so that you're Shaggy. No, not the button, the D-pad. Move around.
What's a D-pad?
The directional arrows.
I'm using it.
Okay, so
Is that
then...
me? Oh, that's me! Oh,
yeah,
I'm moving
you're Shaggy.
it.
You're Shaggy. Yeah. So if you
Okay.
want...
Was that money? Give me
Go
that
up
money.
to it and try pressing A. Okay, now you have a little cursor.
For what?
Aim it at the thing you want to pick up. Aim it at the thing in front of Shaggy. Move it over towards Shaggy. You're going the opposite. There you go. Up, you know? Isn't this all? Okay, there you go. Click it. So it's a bell. Go ahead. Did anything happen?
Should I hit C?
Oh, maybe it's B to use it. Hit A to get to the cursor.
Oh my god.
Then
this
go
is
over to it and then
horrible.
hit B. There you go. Okay,
It doesn't work. This is dumb. Alright, now I'm gonna go, what's this?
Go look at it. Remember, B
A
is...
creepy picture. The eyes look weird. Well, it's obviously a picture of the ancient chieftain, you dolt. What's this? This is terrible. Look.
Do you like that this game is just, walk around and look at stuff? This is like, remember when we played Day of the Tentacle with Hannah? It's this kind of game.
Got a fire. Go look at the
A
fire.
point-and-click adventure, graphical adventure, but they've translated it to the Sega
Oh
controller,
my god,
which...
Shaggy just is talking about how much he likes fire. I'm gonna
Uh,
go open this door. Hey, Uncle Blake, what are you doing? Let me in there. Uncle Blake is gone. Maybe it's Uncle Blake.
now, when you hover over things, it'll give you the most common, logical
I'm
verb.
opening his drawer.
If you want to do one of those other verbs, though, aim the cursor all the way down to it and click
Oh
on
my
it.
good god.
Okay.
I'm taking these scissors.
Okay, take them. You're looking at them. You gotta... If you want them, you have to aim down to take. Okay, now hit B on the scissors. There you go. See how that works?
Taking them.
And now if you hit C, they're in your inventory.
I don't
You
want
can
it.
see.
Tyler.
You can see your
I
stuff by
can
hitting C.
barely exist. Looking at this heater. I heat it here. Let me look at this plaque. Oh, he made some contributions to the Native American Museum by stealing artifacts. We should repatriate those.
Is that one of the buttons at the bottom? Is repatriate one of the...
Missing book. I'm looking at it. One of the books is missing. Great. That's a clue. Tyler,
We can do
should I
about
eat
it.
it? Eat
Should
the
you-
book.
Do not eat the book.
Pull book. So I gotta find it now?
That makes sense, wouldn't it? I'm getting stressed out. If I had this game, I would have never figured out how to do it.
I pull the book.
You tried. It didn't work.
Cut book.
You gotta-
Eat book.
I think you...
Use book.
I think
Give
you-
book.
Talk to book. I think you need to find the book, right? Like you said.
Alright, I'm going.
So you try a different room.
Come on, dog. Going up here.
You got a whole hotel to explore, Kate.
Oh my god, this is so long. What is this, a dumbwaiter? Oh my god, I'm putting myself in the dumbwaiter? That's not good.
Is Scooby gonna operate it? Oh no, you're both going in. Look at that. Did you find a shortcut? Where does this bring you?
I don't know.
Look, you're in the kitchen.
How long is this going to take me?
I mean, you can quit whenever.
How am I going to solve this mystery, though? Empty. What's this? Look at this bag of flour. Oh, there's some light back here. Pull flour.
So you gotta go all the way down to it. You gotta hit A, go down to pull. It's just like, this interface is pretty brutal, right?
It's literally the worst thing ever.
Because it's like, a good one of these type of games would be on a computer with a mouse and a keyboard. Putting it on the Sega Genesis is kind of
It's
crazy.
too heavy to hold on to.
Bummer.
What?
Can you push it?
Alright, we got the other side of that painting in the lobby.
Oh, you found the creepy painting that you can look through. Ooh, here you go. You're peeping.
Alright, Blake's in the dungeon. That's not good.
You're killing this game. You're doing so good. Are you bored?
Yes.
Do you
Here's some
want
instructions on how to get to the basement.
Do you want to stop?
No, I gotta find out this mystery, Tyler.
Oh, you're intrigued?
No! I'm not intrigued. I just have to finish what I started.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
What have I done?
What is this, microwave? Getting open? Stove. Who's this? I don't know what I'm doing. Look, it's me and the ancient chieftain running through the doors.
Oh, you did the door thing.
That's kind of fun.
You found the door sequence. That's cool.
This door's locked. What is this? We're flipping out.
So, I'm not going to read it to you yet, but I looked up the walkthrough to see how long this takes. It's only about 22 bullet points.
22 bullet points? Tyler, I can barely handle 1 bullet point. Christ.
Have you been down to the tomb yet, or the dungeon?
The tomb? The dungeon? I'm going this way. I don't want to be in the cafe. I want to leave. I want to leave this hotel. I want to leave this place. What is this? How do I get out? What's that? Oh, it's a bear. I'm going to look at him. Maybe I should wake him up. Should I push him? Look at Shaggy's walk, though. Oh, look, a snowman.
You're not going to solve the whole mystery, I don't think.
I doubt it. Talk me through it, though.
You want to know what to do?
Yeah, I want to know what to do, Skippy.
Like, you want to do it all?
No. I just want to understand who it is. Is it Uncle... What's his name?
Did you take the heater when you were in the room with the scissors?
No.
I think it might be useful right now.
I could just melt this guy.
You ready? You want to know
talk
the
me
ending?
through
Is that what
it.
you're saying?
Yeah, I just want to know who did it.
Alright, Kate. In this 22 paragraph walkthrough I found on Game FAQs, written by D. Engel.
Dangle?
He updated it in 2022? Why? Okay, ready? Copyright 2004, 2017, and 2022 by Daniel Engel.
Did he copyright
That's
it?
amazing. He wrote the guide.
Oh,
Twitch.tv/DEngelChill. He's the guy. You must love this game. Okay, Kate, what do you want to know? Just the end? Here's how it starts. I'm not reading this whole thing. He says, get the scissors, get the heater in that room, then go upstairs, walk past the dumbwaiter, open every door except the one on the back wall.
Uh-huh.
This will unlock the door for you. Go to the gardener's room, open the drawer by the mirror, take the antacid inside, take the bed spring from the bed, open the drawer. This sounds like you would do great at this game. You just take everything you see, you just steal it. Take the book inside, take the air freshener. You need all this stuff so later you can use it, push the radio. Alright, what do you want to know at the end? And you end up stuck in a maze, a flashlight through a maze.
What is this, The Shining?
I guess it is kind of, right? You're in a hotel, an abandoned hotel. Once you're out of the maze, you'll be in a tomb. Use the weed killer you picked up earlier on the killer lettuce before entering the dungeon. Use the rope with the cuffs beside the entrance. Then use the rope to go down the hole. Use the termites with Uncle Blake to rescue him. Scooby will then go missing. Return to the tomb, give the book to Uncle Blake. Then use the goblet with the statue, talk to the statue, take the medallion when it appears, return to the shaft, use the switch, then use the mine car, return to the basement to find Scooby being chased by a monster. Use the medallion with the hook to end the chapter. Here we go, spoilers. It turns out the monster was actually the hotel gardener, and the cook was helping him. The bellhop was on your side, though, and arrests the 2 guilty individuals. How can the bellhop arrest 2 people? Is he deputized? You weren't ready to sit through all that, were you?
No, I was not. Absolutely
I
not.
think you absolutely could have solved it all, but it just would have taken probably several hours.
And I don't have that kind of time. I'm a busy woman.
It's true. So we better get a move on here and get you to the Super Nintendo version. Ready?
Why?
It's the, what was that law that Ronald Reagan got rid of? The Fairness Doctrine, the Equal Time Law. What was it? So first of all, Kate, here's the box art. You'll be thrilled to see.
Velma's here for some strange reason.
Did they just literally cut off where she would be?
It's
almost the same image.
Justice for Velma. Look at that little bat. I like him.
The Sunsoft bat.
He's cute. He's the highlight of the podcast so far.
Music's a little different, right?
I like this music better. Here I go. I don't have any choice. I do love the Mystery Machine though. Look how cute it is.
You're going to a shipwreck, Fred said?
Freddy.
Why are they calling him Freddy?
Why are they calling him Freddy?
That's bizarre.
What is that?
Lighthouse?
Hopefully. They look kind of goofy.
Look at the interface though, completely different, right?
Absolutely.
We don't have a bunch of
I got lives,
words.
I got a slime bar.
That slime bar, what my understanding from my quick test play before you tried it is that's your fear bar. And if it gets too high, you lose. You cannot let Shaggy get scared enough.
So here's my question. A Scooby snack? Is it like a treat that both a human and a dog should eat? Oh my god, this man appeared.
Already been attacked.
Ooh, he zoomed away.
Look, you got some fear on your fear bar.
Well, how do I make it go away? Should I talk to my friend?
I think you need Scooby snacks to make it go away.
Alright.
or a therapist or something.
We're gonna give this to Velma. Maybe we should help. Oh, I can jump.
So you can jump any door.
I like the way that my dog looks when I jump.
If you walk up to a door, you go through, including that one that was below you. That was kind of like that right there. It's like see-through.
Hey, get away from me, you air stewardess.
Oh,
hey.
Don't get scared. You're getting super scared by that rat.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
Don't
go near the rat.
Yes. Just like in real life, Kate. Stay away from a rat. Did your parents ever teach you not to go near a rat? Oh, okay, you just lost.
Guess I'll go over here.
Here we go. Oh, a bird.
Okay, so stay away from that chicken.
What's that, like a scooter? Can you pick it up? What do you do with it?
What is that?
Oh, look. You have a map. So we don't know what you're supposed to do with this scooter.
I'm out of snacks.
There's a bird. Just jump over it, I guess.
Jump over the bird?
I guess, or you gotta time it. Here we go. Oh, okay, good. Oh, no, there's nothing over there, sorry. Oh, I thought maybe there would be. Okay, you lost another life.
Well, it's because that bird was so fast. I hate this game. Well, what do I do now? I got so scared of a bird that I died.
Just watch out.
Get away.
What do you do with this scooter? I'm so confused.
Get away, bird.
Okay,
get away from me.
Don't let that bird hit you. Ah. Okay. This is the talk button.
Oh, Jesus
It
Christ.
took us quite a while to figure out.
This is terrible.
To talk to people, you hit the R sort of trigger on the top.
This
Bumper
bird
trigger.
better not approach me. Hey!
Ah, here we go. Okay. We got a clue. Oh, we got a clue. You got some points.
I got points. Whew. The treasure inside the chest was corroded by the sea.
Try hitting R on that scooter. Anything?
No.
Oh, I picked it up and threw it. Kate.
Because you... Wait. Now throw it at the bird. Tyler, the bird.
How did I do that?
Throw it at the bird. Tyler.
What did I do?
Throw it at the bird.
I don't know how I did it.
Throw it at the bird.
I'm trying. What? No. We have no idea what to do with this little cart scooter thing. Velma's staring ominously in the corner. I've taken the controller and I hit all the buttons and somehow threw this, but I don't know how I did it.
I love when you take control of the podcast and you two cannot figure it out.
No idea what to do. Kate, somehow I got it again. I don't know how. It's in your inventory. I truly just smashed all the buttons until it picked it up.
What do I do now?
Don't do anything. If you want to throw it.
Should I throw it at this bird?
Yes. Make sure the bird stand right by the door. Right by the door.
How do
remember,
I throw it?
A, but you should wait till the bird's on screen because who knows when we're going to pick it up. Yeah! Nice. You killed the bird. Now what?
I killed a bird.
I guess you should pick it up again.
How?
Stand right in the middle of it. Hit up.
Up.
All right.
But what do I do now?
So
now
if
I
you
got
hit
this
up,
bird.
you can pick stuff up.
All right, so I got this drum. Oh, I got another bird!
Okay, the bird's back.
Why is he back?
Oh, so what now? What on earth could you...
Oh my god, I went in the door again.
What could you possibly... This is so frustrating.
This is the worst game ever, Tyler.
What are you supposed to use the
to
trolley for?
This game's gonna destroy our marriage. Should I throw it at this?
Sure, Kate. Go ahead.
Look, Scooby's going in there. I'm gonna go throw it at that rat.
Yeah, go kill the rat. At least it's something to do.
Alright, press A.
Yeah, just aim at him. Don't panic. Go ahead. He's very slow. And then hit up to get it back. Nice.
Where do I go, though? What do I do?
Yeah, what is there to do here? I don't know. Go throw it at Daphne?
Here I go. Ready to throw this at this girl.
It bounced back at you.
Oh,
here we go. Look.
What does he want?
What triggered this? Killing the rat and the bird, you think?
Bowl him over with the drum.
Hey, throw it! Yay.
Yep. This door?
Oh my god, I can't believe we're progressing.
Somebody give me a Scooby snack for that.
I'm glad we didn't look it up. Don't you feel so satisfied at figuring it out? Here we go.
Jump over the rat.
Yep, go do it. He's slow. Go. Okay, there's another rat. Ready? He's a fast rat. No, do not fall off the edge. Pick up the Scooby snacks. Hit up. Okay, good. You can take them to lower your fear. Hit A.
Hit A.
A. Okay, but move over to the right just a little. Okay, maybe you should jump off. What's the worst that could happen? Did you die?
I committed suicide.
Did you just die? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to jump into the ocean. I thought maybe
I cannot do this.
Have you had enough?
Our marriage can only take so much time.
So much Scooby-Doo history.
I've tried to be a tolerant wife.
Couple questions for you.
Yeah.
Number 1. What's your overall opinion on Scooby-Doo Mystery, both versions?
Terrible.
Then, of course,
Genuinely awful.
question 2. I know it's a lesser of two evils question, but which do you prefer?
Oh my god, they both suck for completely different reasons.
Look at the game over screen.
They truly. So the first one sucks because it has 22 steps to make any progress. I don't like those games where you have to like pull this, take this. I don't like that.
You don't like that kind of game?
No.
You didn't like it when we played
Day of the Tentacle?
Day of the Tentacle?
No, it was like 9 hours long.
You don't like it now, huh?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
And then this I don't like because you can get scared of a bird and die.
I don't even know how to describe the genre of this game. It's like the worst parts of multiple genres put together, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, wait, one last thing.
Great.
I think you've said your piece. The one thing I forgot to say...
What?
When we switched to the Super Nintendo version, I forgot to give the credits. And we
Oh,
have to
yeah.
give, after you've trashed it, we have to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
So the Super Nintendo version, Kate, lead designer, Jade Mindang, Darren Drabwell, and Andrew Morgan. It was developed by Argonaut Software and published again by Acclaim and Sunsoft. So a publisher like Acclaim and Sunsoft, that's two companies, I guess, both co-publishing it, they'll farm it out to different developers. They're like, okay, this company's getting the Sega version, this company's getting the Nintendo version. And it came out, like I said, November 1995, 2 months after the Sega version. And this is, more of a little bit more of a platforming game, but with those adventure elements of finding things. Very confusing.
It is confusing.
I don't like it.
I didn't like it.
I can tell you right now, I would not have enjoyed... Oh, wow, look, wait, this would have helped.
Well!
So on the menu, I went down to controller config, since we got a game over. Look, search button, talk button, throw, jump, map. So, okay, yeah, we figured it all out eventually. Kate, I'm so sorry that I put you through that.
I can't believe you would do this to me.
I never even heard of these games as a
I'm
kid.
a nice wife.
And when I learned about them recently, I was like, ooh, we're going to save those for October. We're going to play them, and it's going to be a real good time. Not really. Because you kind of enjoyed watching Scooby-Doo, right? A little bit?
Yeah, I like Scooby-Doo.
Like when we watched the cartoon, you had a pretty good time. Rare thumbs up from you when we did an episode. You gave Scooby-Doo the thumbs up. But this video game didn't quite stick the landing neither. All right, well, thanks for playing, Kate. That was kind of interesting. I have a weird thing. I know most of my role on this show is to relive my youth, but I also have always enjoyed discovering a thing from that era that I missed somehow. I enjoy that almost as much as reliving it. So I'm not nostalgic for this. You almost could say I have not-stalgia for it. But subscribe to our YouTube channel if you want more of this great content of Katie trying to figure out a game and not knowing how to do anything. I really didn't set you up for success that time.
You did not.
I apologize.
was not set up for success.
I'm sorry, Kate. Leave a comment on this video telling us what else we should play that you're nostalgic for, licensed games or otherwise, poorly translated to console, point-and-click adventures, anything. If you're listening to the audio feed, subscribe to the podcast. Send us a voicemail through Anchor of what we should watch or play next. Thanks for listening. Tune in next time. See ya.
Scooby-Doo.